champions. Now, as we're a few days into the Euros, I believe today's episode is going to incorporate the England versus Russia game, which, if you don't know, it ended 1-1. Totally not upset about that at all. I'll talk about a few things within the actual rules in just a second, but if you look on screen, you can see the progression system. Now, most of it hasn't changed. I've moved base to rare silver because I don't really see much point adding in, say, a non-rare silver team of the season bronze or a rare bronze, for example. There just doesn't really seem to be much point. Of course, that does mean 6 points is still going to have to, you're still going to have to get 6 points, sorry, to get an informed silver, 7 team of the season, you know, etc, etc. As you can probably see, the only thing that's really changed here is, of course, the 15 maximum point threshold is now the international man of the match. I don't have any legends, so I don't see any point in that. I sold all the legends I had to get some very exciting team of the season English players, so that should be rather exciting. But yeah, fingers crossed, England or an England player can get an international man of the match, so that thing can kind of come true. If not, then you know, we won't add one in, I guess. So as you've probably already seen, we have got a rage quit bonus. Now, in the last episode, I didn't really know what to do because I don't believe people actually rage quit as such. It just kind of disconnected us both. I believe that's, for example, say I slide tackle to get the ball off him and that doesn't appear on his screen. I believe that's kind of why it disconnects us. I could be wrong. It's just, you know, two things happening that doesn't appear on both ends. But either way, we do have the rage quit, the quitting bonus. First half is going to get you 10 upgrade points. Second half is going to get you 5. Now, it might seem like quite a lot to get 10 upgrade points, but I put it that much because I don't see it being that possible to get a first half rage quit. The other reason I've kind of put it that high is because, of course, we are moving into gold, rare gold, team of the season, I'm man of the match, etc. So there's a lot of points you do need to get, you know, 11, 15 points. So 10 is hopefully going to upgrade us to get those, because, you know, I don't want to be just stuck upgrading rare silver to another rare silver to like a 73, 74, etc, etc. Hopefully that can kind of progress the series a little bit further. But with all that said, that's a very lengthy intro you probably had to endure. This is the team. It's, again, full silver, very blue. Hopefully it can become a little bit more blue or a little bit more gold in the future. That'd be very, very exciting. Either way, with all that said, let's jump into the first game today and see how it kind of goes. So, first opponent, he does have his team name as Fatal, which is a little strange, because obviously I do watch the YouTube series Fatal. He's got Aguero as his main player, so it may just be like a fan of the series itself, kind of building a team around Aguero, which is actually really quite intimidating, I'd say, because Aguero is a very tricky player. Him, Aubameyang, nah, kill me now. Of course, as you know, today's episode is in junction with the England versus Russia game. It's a little late, I realise that. It was just a really terrible game in general. Just 1 second. Just going to, okay. I was going to say just going to score, but it's not going to happen, is it? Hello? Bonghor? Okay. Got no one to pass to at all. Shoot. Yeah, it was just a really terrible game. Of course, we do have England versus Wales next episode, which I'm going to talk about next episode. Oh, there we go. Send Antonio on a bit of a run. He's obviously got much more pace than this bronze player, and he's just going to put it in the back of the net. Who am I going to pass? Hello, can I pass to somebody? No. Oh, actually, almost worked. Oh, we've had so many chances though so far, just haven't been able to score them. No, again, Billy. We should be easily dominating this bronze team, but this guy's really good. He's playing really well with a really rubbish team. A lot better than I was when I had my... That was a good goal. A lot better than I was when I had my bronze team to start with, and of course, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Just one person. It's slightly frustrating that is. Oh, it's so frustrating because as soon as I get the ball, there's like a million defenders in his box. But there you are. There's the first half over. Of course, as you know, it ends 1-0 to him. It should literally be 1-1 at least. Antonio should have scored. Why is he not skipping? Please. And there you are. So I don't. If that doesn't prove that we should have at least one goal, I don't know what should. The game plan for this person, of course, is to feed Aguero, and it's just so obvious. It's so obvious that it's slightly painful. Okay, that was even worse. So you can kind of predict where he's going to sort of pass the ball to. Okay, if I can actually tackle him at all, please. Okay, maybe not. Good. I'm really glad about this. Really glad. Should be easily get past. He should be easily get past him. He's a bronze thingy majiggy. Smash it. Oh, there you go. I didn't actually think that went in, but there you go. Bonglahor gets the first goal. I was actually thinking of substituting him out for like someone like Tanner, but I'm thankful I didn't because of course he just went and scored. So I'll do that at the end, but I'll do the points at the end. But we have a goal, we have points. Well, hey, I don't believe it. It's only taken what 70 odd minutes. Oh, I can't get the right person. Oh, thank you, keeper, so much. Oh, there we go. Wilson is through. Oh, what is that? That wasn't even Wilson. Was that a Bonglahor as well? That was. Okay. Oh, my days. That was meant to be a chip as well. What is that? What is that? Of course, that's how the match ends. 2-1. That is so annoying. I'm so annoyed about that because... Alright, fair enough. It's just really frustrating playing against somebody who's, you know, blatantly on defensive. I can't say if they were like ultra defensive or park the bus or whatever it was, but it was so difficult to make any kind of movement, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a kind of really boring type of play. But with all that said, with all my moaning out the way, we do actually have some points. So we of course have 1 point from the England versus Russia game because we scored a goal. We have 1 goal from a Bonglahor, and I do believe we should have 1 assist from Wilson. So there you are. So we do have 3 points currently. It's not really a whole lot to kind of go on with. So hopefully in the next game we can pick up a few more points and see what kind of happens. All right, so here we go for the second opponent today. I believe he has a somewhat similar team. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I didn't expect to cover. So he's got Dybala. I believe that's the upgraded. It may not be. Higuain, Mertens, Pjanic, Nangolan. He's got Felipe Melo at the centre defensive mid, which is quite strange. You don't really see that player used all too often. Got players like Miranda, I believe, or Jesus, or Jesus, however he's pronounced. A very good team. Handanovic as well, which is a very concerning player, or goalkeeper, because he's insane. Okay, so that, how does that go in? Oh my... Because the team is just going to be bad, whatever. Yeah, there you are, good. Can't be asked. I legit can't be asked. Okay, that was actually a really good pass. I just didn't kind of anticipate it. Can someone smash it? Hey, there we go, we've got a goal. I was so close just to quitting, because I thought there was no point in playing this game, but we're going to persist, because I'm always up for a challenge, so we're going to persist and try and get something out of this game. That's dangerous. I've let him go straight through. Damn. I couldn't pick the defender that I wanted to a little bit quicker. Oh, I think that was probably quite inevitable. Oh, that's a good goal. That's a good goal. I couldn't do anything. I was lacking at the back. I don't know where my defence went. Nothing you can do. It's just a good finish, to be honest. And there you are. There's the second game. Not annoyed at all. Not annoyed. Nope. 100% not annoyed. So we got a goal. We got one goal. I don't believe it should be an assist, should there? No. Okay. Because it came off his opponent. So we got a goal. There we are. I was looking at own goals. We got one goal from Ince. Sweet. That is so good. Alright, so we're going to have to jump into a third game today. See if we can... what am I... I'm hoping for 11 points, which is a gold team of the season. So from 4 to 11, we need 7. I can't see it happening, but, you know, miracles have happened before. Opponent number 3, here we are. So last game today. Oh my god, I just can't be asked. Like, I've got a 70 rated team with 100 chemistry, and I'm coming up against teams with 82. He's got team of the season grey, I believe. Wilshere it can, which is slightly questionable, but coming up against all these really amazing teams, I'm going to get smashed 6-0 probably, and come out with nothing. I might be wrong, he might be terrible, a terrible player with like a really good team. To be fair though, my team's not horrifically bad, it's just, you know, mildly. I mean, look at that. It's got Son, Shaw, Smalling, Zuma, Courtois, Ramirez, Matic, Walcott, and like I mentioned, Wilshere at Cam, which is, again, slightly questionable. Good. Okay, Wilson. Hey, there you go. No way. Oh, it wasn't even Will. I keep calling him Will. Okay, it's a Bonglehor. Smashes it from distance to beat Courtois. It's insane. Does he get an assist with himself? I do believe he does. Okay, first goal of the game. It's looking hopeful. Can you imagine if we got a first half rage quit? It's got mad pace. So does this guy, Wilson. That guy, Wilson. Oh, beats his man. Can he go near post? Oh my days. He toe punts it near post to beat Courtois. May not be that great. We may have established new grounds, but he sold the defender, went inside, toe punted it. Not really a toe punt, but you know, and he just like pokes it in the net for 2 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game. Alright, now I'm putting that in perspective because the last game I was playing, I was being thrashed 5-1. It's just, it wasn't very good. So, you know what, I'm somewhat happy. I'm somewhat happy. Bonglehor breaking through again. Cuts inside, feeds Eric Dyer, who's going to smash it to make it 3-0 in the first 20 minutes. I'm just sorry. Exactly what I wanted, I suppose, because I wanted to get a lot more points because I've got one very special player in mind that I want to kind of get at striker. I'm not sure who I'm going to replace just yet because they've both been incredible. Of course, as you can see, both getting on the score sheet. So it's going to be a tricky decision, but this could be the time that we do it. 3-0 up in the first 20 minutes. We might see a first half rage quit. Alright, Tompkins gonna boot it up to Wilson and a Bonglehor to hopefully. He hasn't, has he? He hasn't quit. Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We've got a first half. Okay, I'm just gonna have to calm down and take all of this. What? What just happened? So, out of the first 2 games, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So, we got 1, 2, 3 goals. So that's 1, 2, 3 more points. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7. 7 points. We got assists, which is going to be 2. for Bangalore, so we've got 2 more points there. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 9 points in total. We also got 10 points for a first half rage quit, so that's 10. We also got a clean sheet plus 1. So with our 20 points, I'm going to add in 2 players, which may not seem like a whole lot with, 20 points at our disposal. But of course, we are moving into the realms of gold players, team of the season, international man of the match. So it all kind of costs quite a lot. And in reality, we don't actually have that many points. But the first player we're going to add into the squad is going to be a replacement for Antonio, who's going to make his way onto the bench very shortly. But the first player is going to be a gold left mid player who plays in the Barclays Premier League, recently moved to Manchester City. Of course, that's going to be Raheem Sterling, which is definitely going to bolster the squad. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high medium work rates, which is fantastic. So, linking him up with a striker, I'm going to take off Wilson, put him on the bench. I mean, I might switch out a Bangalore Wilson, game to game, but because they've both been absolutely incredible. Can we take a look at his... So he's played 13 games for my club, got 14 goals. It's just bizarre. Totally bizarre. He's got 6 goals, 6 games, 3 goals, 3 assists, which is insane as well. Of course, he's playing more of a centre attacking mid, centre forward role. More of a passing the ball type of player, more than, a striker and striking the ball. But either way, with that said, we are going to put in a brand new striker using up all 11 points that we have. And of course, he plays in the Barclays Premier League. He plays for the best club currently in the Premier League, which of course won the Premier League quite recently. That is going to be Team of the Season, Jamie Vardy. Now, I've used this card before in some of the tournaments that were out during the Euros, and he's just insane. Like, he's got 89 strength, 89 physical, 96 pace, 91 shooting. He doesn't really win too many headers, obviously being 5'10", but he's just insane in so many levels. Played 10 games, got 6 goals, 3 assists. I mean, you can't really ask much more than that. Of course, got 91 shooting as well, 88 dribbling. So, I mean, that is the team. What can you say? Of course, hopefully next episode we should have some international man of the matches. Hopefully from the England versus Wales games. Hopefully I can try and pick up whatever international man of the match does come out and then maybe add it into the squad, which should be very, very exciting. But for now, that is how the team looks. We've got our first gold player of the team, got our first team of the season gold player, which the team looks incredible. But personally, I'm really enjoying recording this series, so hopefully you're enjoying watching it as well. But with all that said, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, until next time.